The Philippines, from its humble beginning, progressed to what it is today. However, challenges comes with development. In the mid-1980s to 2010s, aside from political and economic challenges, the country also struggled pollution and environmental degradation due to heavy industrialization and overpopulation, along with the increasing numbers of informal settlers. As an accumulative results, several river systems and its major coastlines were choked with pollution and degradation. So, how does Philippines resolve these issues? From this to this. The comprehensive Pasig River Rehabilitation is the first success story of Philippines' environmental issues. The Philippines' 27-kilometer Pasig River, and its vanishing networks of creeks and rivers, tell a captivating story of a river system which refuses to die. After years of uncontrolled urbanization and heavy industrialization on its riverbanks, the Pasig River lost its importance as a vital waterway and has become the subject of many efforts for rehabilitation and preservation. When it was declared biologically dead in the 1990s, several river restoration initiatives began as early as the 1970s, but no visible result has been delivered. In 1999, the government created the Pasig River Rehabilitation Commission to spearhead and harmonize the multifaceted and comprehensive rehabilitation of the Pasig River through collaboration with its stakeholders. The commission, however, was abolished in 2019, and its powers and functions is transferred to the Manila Bay Task Force. A task force expediting the rehabilitation and restoration of the coastal and marine ecosystem of the Manila Bay, including its tributaries. The agency worked with its partners and resettled thousands of informal settlers' families in safe and decent government units, increasing their resilience to natural and environmental hazards. In order to address domestic and industrial waste pollution, PRRC sealed an agreement with concessionaires to fast-track the establishment and connection of the households to sewage and septage treatment facilities. Through these collaborative efforts, positive improvements have seen in the water quality of the river, which is the reason why life is already coming back to the Pasig River. After the success of the rehabilitation of one of Manila's busiest waterways, the Pasig River has been recognized as the winner of 2018 Asian River Prize Award, given by International River Foundation. Works continue to further rehabilitate not just the Pasig River, but also all tributaries of Manila Bay, including its creeks and esteros. Boracay Island, located 310 kilometers south of Manila, one of the world-famous tourist destinations, known of its powdery and fine white sand, and crystal-clear bluish water. However, due to uncontrolled commercial tourism-related activities, the island deteriorates due to pollutions, and was declared cesspool by the president itself, directing its agencies to clean up and rehabilitate Boracay Island.
Boracay is a cesspool. It is destroying the environment of the Republic of the Philippines and creating a disaster coming.
In April 2018, the Philippine government announced that the island would be closed for tourists for 6 months, as cleanup and rehabilitation drive was spearheaded. The rehabilitation was started with demolition of illegal structures on the coast of the island, road clearing and widening, and excavation of buried pipes. As part of the recovery and rehabilitation of the wetlands, demolition of illegal structures was also initiated. Daily water monitoring was conducted, as a vital part of the rehabilitation efforts, to ensure that the quality of water is within the water quality standards. Now, all resorts and commercial establishments required sewerage treatment plant. After the 6 months of comprehensive cleanup and rehabilitation, the island was reopened for tourism. With very strict island carrying capacity, with only 19,215 tourists per day. Tourists are now can enjoy cleaner and safer Boracay. After the success in Boracay, the government yet to face the biggest challenge: the rehabilitation of Manila Bay. After a decade of government intervention since the issuance of mandamus, deterioration of the bay's water quality continued, along over the degradation of the bay. The Philippine government ordered its concerning agencies to clean up Manila Bay.
Kaya sabi ko kay Roy Simato, diyan si Mato, pati si Jan Anyo, you start cleaning the Manila Bay. And it will be, they will start to clean it. Whether they like it or not.
On January 2019, the government led the launch of the battle for Manila Bay, giving its green light of its comprehensive rehabilitation effort for the 190-kilometer coastline. Participated by over 10,000 participants from different sectors of the society. In preparation of the massive cleanup, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources conducted dialogue to the local chief executives, believing that local government shall be the frontliners in cleaning up esteros and creeks. On March 2019, the Battle for Rivers and Esteros was launched, with over 16,000 people participated in the cleanup drives. Aside from continuous cleanup drive, regular quality water monitoring in 18 river mouths and outfalls, and 31 bathing beaches in National Capital Region, Region 3 and Region 4A is being conducted. As an initial results of Manila Bay Rehabilitation Drive, coliform level in several areas significantly decreased, prompting DENR to declare these areas swimmable after few months of the cleanup efforts. Works were continued across the Bay Area, with the participation of the community, local and national government. DENR also launched schemers in Pasig River, and ordered the removal of barges in the river. The most visible achievement of the project is the Manila Bay White Sand projects. These are part of the wider government plan to rehabilitate the city's heavily polluted harbor. It is far different from the previous states of the bay back years ago. Years of neglect, resulting in the mixed of oil and waste from nearby ports, industrial and residential areas. The government is eyeing to establish Manila Bay's so-called Dolomite Beach as a tourist spot. Its objective is to revive the businesses along Rojas Boulevard. The support of the public on the project has been overwhelming. In 2020, the government put an overlay of artificial white sand on a part of the bay's naturally gray shoreline. That is now being maintained to retain its white sand look and cleanliness in the area. These are the Philippines' environmental rehabilitation programs: Pasig River, Boracay Island and Manila Bay. What are your reaction about these programs? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.